back. So, as you can see, we are in the playoff semi-final. Maybe wondering why there's an Hereford game here with extra time of 1-0. For some reason, I was planning on doing like 3 episodes. First round, then semi-finals, then the final sort of thing. For some reason, every time I try and upload the video of the Hereford first round game, it just corrupts. I don't know why, it just corrupts. So, unfortunately you won't see the Hereford game. We did win it, 1-0. In extra time, mind you. Very late from Ronaldo Brown, but we won. That's the important part. Secondly, we have our games against Chester in this video. We start the first game away. Apparently there isn't 2 legs, which means that we very well could actually go out in just this video, and I may change my plan to being this video being semi-final and final when the game's played. But either way, got a game against Chester today. We haven't actually beaten or lost them at all this season. So we've got a good chance in this game, I think, of actually pulling off a fairly good result. I'm going to keep with this formation. In recent games, what I've been doing, I've been taking Tasmir off and putting on Fundi as an attacker, and having 2 strikers and then the wing over here. That has seemed to work a little bit, but obviously Tasmir with a goal every 2 games, he needs to be playing matches for me. So for now, we're going to have this team to start this game, and I'm really hoping that we can get our win today, whether it be extra time, penalties, whatever, doesn't matter. If we can get our win, we can put ourselves in the final of the playoffs, giving us an opportunity to go up to the National League, and giving myself some great street cred in this sport. Yep, good. I also put this just slightly faster, because what I've noticed is when it's on the normal one, all the players don't seem to look like they're actually playing football. They're just shuffling across the field. But when it's slightly faster, it actually does look like they're actually running in that. Although I have to admit, it does look sort of odd with how fast they are running. But it also speeds up the game as well, so it should allow me to have shorter videos, but the same amount of content, essentially. So as you can see, we've not really had much in the first 15 minutes, just 3 shots, none on target. Fair number of fouls, mind you. And about 50-50 possession. You know, no one person has the majority of possession, really. Seems to just be swapping back and forth. But again, even after half an hour, no shots on target. But in saying that, Chester have got a free kick right on the edge of our box. Good block from Tasdemir though, well done in the wall. But it's not been cleared away, so we could very well still see us go bit odd there. Go 1-0 down, depending on how the defence reacts to this attack. Oh, Maycock gets the ball, but still loses out to Burgess. And Livesey puts the ball forward, headed away by Parker. But Jackson has it now on the edge of the box, and McGlip now kicks the ball forward. Will he get the ball, a ball forward? Yes, he will, to Dallas, who is onside. Saved by the goalkeeper, though. Lot better football in this part of the game in the first half an hour. Corner kick from Tiendali. Swings the ball in, away by Mohammed. To Naskins. Naskins puts the ball to, I believe, probably an offside Tiendali. It doesn't really matter anyway. Ball's up for a throw-in. 2 shots on target so far for Boston United. 0 for Chester. But that could all about to change depending on how Chester make use of this attack. Oh, very poor there. Tasdemir now. Running straight past the defenders. Holds the ball up on the edge of the box, puts the ball in, and McGlip with a brilliant strike puts Boston United 1-0 up away from home at Chester's stadium, and we could very well see ourselves in the playoff final in just another 60 minutes. Johnson throws the ball out. Parker kicks it long to Dallas, who gets past the first defender, gets past the second defender, just through on goal, and it's in. Poor fumble from the goalkeeper. Makes it 25 for Dallas. If I'm not mistaken, he's probably one of the top goal scorers in the league, but I think he's in the top 3, definitely, already. He's only been here for half a season, that's how good he is. By the looks of things, it appears we're probably playing Kettering in the final, because they are also 2-0 up against York. Tiendali with a hell of a free kick. 3-0 now we lead at Chester after a terrible first half an hour. Boring play, if you ask me, for both sides. We've now scored 3 goals in the space of 10 minutes. If you ask me, this is a hell of a match to watch. Yeah, as you can see, Rion Potts and Nesta Shako have scored a goal each for Kettering against York. York were the team that I was worried about playing in the playoffs because last season they were in the National, so they could actually be a very difficult opponent if we had to play them, but luckily we didn't. I'm making 2 changes. One is bringing off Ronaldo Brown for Nicky Walker, and the other is bringing off Callum Maycock for Milo Hall, just to sort of keep the team a bit fresh, keep the team not low on stamina sort of thing, keep them up and ready to go. Nathaniel Appiah may come on for Tian Darley if he drops below 60%, but it's unlikely he will. So for now we'll keep the team as it is, and we'll leave a substitute available in case we get an injury, which I hope we don't, seeing as it'll be the final that they're going to miss and we're going to need them all. Asante now with the ball. Good ball forward to Dallas, puts the ball forward to Tazdemir. Nice turn from him, it's a shot away but it's blocked. McGlip now. A beautiful ball forward for Asante, who gets a shot saved by Griffiths. Oh, thank God I don't have a list, but that name would be impossible to pronounce. Walker now with the ball, swings the ball in, away by their own Asante. Naskins back to Walker, and blocked again. Another corner kick for Boston United. Nicky Walker once more swings the ball in. Terrible cross though. Griffiths catches the ball straight out of the air. 9 shots so far. We've had 8 in the same amount of time that Chester has had 1. Chester were leading the shot taking 4-1 at one point. Not anymore. Taylor now with the ball to Burgess. Through the middle to Dudley. A good ball forward, and it's a very well worked goal. No one was saving that. Kalambe has just been real and pushed back into realisation that we are not guaranteed to win this game. We still need to work hard to hold on to our 3-0 lead. Young now with the ball to Taylor. Taylor puts the ball to Burgess in the middle. Good shot, but again a nice save from Kalambe. Catches the ball. Kalambe now with a long kick forward, I assume searching for Dallas. Mohammed touches the ball down, gets the ball forward to Jackson. Taken away by Whittle. Back to Jackson. Jackson runs the ball forward. Has a shot, but it's saved again by Kalambe. Chester are definitely knocking on our door though. And if they knock a bit harder, they're gonna open it up. Throw in again for Chester. Young to Taylor again. Through to Dudley, their goal scorer. Tries to put the ball in, but Asante keeps it on. Long ball into the middle for Dallas. Dallas runs the ball through. Poor pass from him to Taylor, gets it away instead. Naskins, long ball forward. Mohammed touches the ball down outside his own box. Puts the ball into the middle for Griffiths. Long ball searching in the middle. Young plays it to Burgess. Naskins tackles him to Asante to Hall. Hall, the long ball forward for Tazdemir. Tazdemir onside. Oh, it's a poor shot from Tazdemir. Johnson kicks the ball away. The end of the highlight. 20 minutes left, corner kick. Chester head the ball over. Boston United are hanging on, but barely. Oh, Naskins apparently has had a bit of a knock. He's gone down all the way to 50%. But he is rising up, which is good. Back up to 60%, that's good. But if Tiendai drops below 60%, we will be subbing him off. But no, it's too late now. 4 minutes to go. Walker swings the ball in. Away by the Chester defence. Tazdemir now tries a cross, gets it blocked, tries a shot. Very close. 2 minutes of the game left now, just down to 1. And it's all over. At the Deva Stadium, Chester lose 3-1 to Boston United. We have managed to take ourselves from the foot of the table to the playoff final. Kettering did manage to win their game 4-2, but it was not through the want of trying of York to try and come back into it. Boston United are in the final. That is a brilliant news for us. Tight thigh from Dave Neeskins gets him out for 2 to 3 days, but thankfully our next game's in 7 days, in a week. I'm going to start doing press conferences as well, because it sort of leads into the whole situation that you need to be able to be good with the press and good with the media to continue with other clubs. I do think we deserved that win, and I do think Cameron McGlip was incredible in that game. Anthony Dudley's a player that I'm going to look for next season, either to sign permanently or as a sort of half and half thing. I'm not exactly sure at the minute. Gloucester are looking at Alex Whittle. Now, obviously, if he leaves at the end of the season, not a big problem. He's not exactly the best left back in the world. We can sign another one. If need be, we can loan in another one. But look what we're doing now. We're 6th, and we're playing 2nd. Only 4 points, mind you, difference. But it's still a big difference. And if I quickly look at the profile of the league, Dallas is now actually 2nd, only to Rion Potts. That is how good he has been for half a season. That he's gone from being 0 at the start of January to 23 in the middle of May. He is an incredible striker, and I am so proud we signed him. Anyway, Adebayo Smith unfortunately is going to miss out on the Kettering game, just like he did the game against Chester, which is why I've been putting in Victor Fundy to give him a bit of match experience for the time forward. Now, Aaron Drinian is an incredible striker. Incredible striker. I'm going to look to sign him on loan next season, if we get promoted. Obviously, if we don't, there's things that need to be made sure of first, but he is an incredible striker. And when he played in Ireland, in the last season he played in, he was incredible. He was top-notch. And as a striker, he'd only be worse than Dallas. Matteo Aramburu, unfortunately, is unlikely to ever play for us, due to the fact that he's going to have to wait for a work permit to come through. He's got a long way to go before he's allowed citizenship. So we're going to have to wait a long time for Aramburu. But there's no problem with waiting. Of course there isn't. After the Kettering game, if we win, I'm going to look to put up 3 friendlies. One with the, technically be a friendly league. One with the winner of the the North, the North, as well as the winner of the South and the playoff winner of the South. So we can get an idea of how good we are compared to the other teams. And that'll be sort of the start of the season. And then, after that, I'll be setting up more league games against bigger teams, so I can actually make quite a bit of money for the start of the season and allow us to boost our... I bring back finances. Oh yes, I'm bringing in Ali Thorpe. Forgot to mention this last time. I'm bringing in quite a few players from Reading, Hungerford and all that sort of thing for next season, including obviously Miles Roberts, who you saw last time, and Josh Hewitt, a new centre-back for Dave Neeskins when he leaves to Top OS. Back to finance though. We're currently on an overall balance of 113,000. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. When I started, we were probably about 50 or 1,000, so not, that's quite a fair bit. When I get these friendlies up and running, I'm going to look to try and get them with Championship or League One sides, so that we can guarantee ourselves a good injection of funds from gate receipts and the like. But obviously there are some teams that will say, well, there's no point playing you because you're not big enough, which is a problem. I understand there's a problem there. But I'm thankful in the knowledge that Boston United should be able to get at least League One sides to join, to come to our stadium. Oh, that's annoying. Rotherham beat Ipswich Town in the League One semi-final. Michelle Parker, best defender I've signed, apart from possibly Tiendali. That's about it. Tiendali and Michelle Parker work brilliantly at the back. Oh, did I say Watford relegated or avoid relegation? I didn't quite see that. Avoid, okay. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, 2-1 loss. Paul Lambert was sacked by Ipswich Town. They replaced him with Gary Rowett, the old Sheffield Wednesday boss in this game. So yeah, it's a big drop for him. Again, he was sacked by Sheffield Wednesday, so these things happen, I guess. Anyway, not long now before we get our match against Kettering, and after the game we will have our end of season awards. I'll put that in the video as well, obviously, because I think we're still part of the same season. But speaking of video length earlier on, I'm probably going to start having more games off screen. So for instance, this season I was doing 2 games on, 2 games off, 2 games on, that sort of thing. What I might do instead is have, say, Chester, Alfreton on, York, Kettering, Hereford, Darlington, Kings Lynn off, Gloucester, Brackley on, Kidderminster, Leamington, Spennymoor, Telford off, and then sort of, so we get the videos a bit quicker and the season's done a bit quicker as well, because we've been on this one season for 8, 9 episodes now, not including obviously the one that won't go up. So obviously we have to make sure that the videos aren't too long and the seasons aren't too long, because the longer the seasons are, the less time we've got to actually finish them before the next Football Manager comes out. And I'll be doing a series on that, obviously, because it's Football Manager. It's the only series of games that I've bought every single year of since 2015. So I only missed out 2013 and 14 because I was, not really into playing video games at that point in time. I mean, I didn't have many video games at that point in time. I had literally FIFA 11, FIFA 12, and Football Manager 11 and 12. That's about it. I didn't really play anything else. I've still got Football Manager 2011, I think, on Steam. But other than that, nothing. Then it came back into 2015, and I started watching football again. I started paying attention to football again. And yeah, Raheem Hanley's probably going to go on transfer list, because he really is not playing anywhere near where he should be. Why are we playing at Latimer Park is my question. Because surely a playoff final should be at a neutral stadium, not their stadium. Yeah, we shouldn't be playing at their stadium, if you ask me, because it's supposed to be neutral for the final. But either way, 2,000 people, a fairly large crowd for a Kettering game, I think. And the winner of this match obviously will go up to the National. And obviously, the National is a very big league for non-league sides, because it's a big step up, I have to admit that. Playoff final, yada yada, playoff final, master chance, yada yada. Don't really need to worry about the morale at the minute, because they're all still fairly good morale. Lupano, I did have a look at him, but he didn't seem to have the credentials I needed to actually bring him to the club. He's not a great footballer, and I scouted him early in the season. You can see he's like half scouted still. I'll re-scout him now, but he didn't seem all that great, if you ask me. But pre-match conference, got the just keep checking the top one because it's got a range to pick. Yeah. Okay, keep going, keep going. Good, right, okay. So all we need to do is have Annie Dallas get to, 27 goals for the season, and we're probably going to win the match. But obviously, if we don't win the match, we are remaining in this league. That's unfortunate. It is really unfortunate that we're going to stay in the league if we lose, but there's not really much I can do about it. I mean, I'm only the manager. I don't play the matches myself. If I did play the matches myself, I sure as hell would be winning about 6 or 7-0, because, that's the sort of thing I do. I don't let games go to a 1-0 win or a 2-1 win or something. If they're too close, I don't like it. Especially like FIFA, so I don't like there being a close result. So, in this game, We're going to keep the same side that beat Chester. Hopefully we can reenact that result, and hopefully we can continue our rise up the Football League, or the Football non-league, technically. Got Tunnel interview again. Apparently they're 4th. Oh, form table, never mind then. They're a threat, but we are number 1 on the form table. We've got multiple wins in a row. I believe we're on, I think, 13 games unbeaten now, so it's an incredible run from us. We've had 2 shots to their 0, oh, now 1. Free kick from O'Dwyer, long ball forward. Parker heads the ball to McGlip. McGlip runs the ball through the middle, passes back up to Ronaldo Brown on the wing. Brown runs the ball through the middle as well, back to Tasdemir, to Maycock, to Dallas. Dallas runs past the defender, has a shot and it's missed. He keeps it on though, swings the ball in. McGlip tries a shot but it's blocked. Ronaldo Brown gets the ball. Tackled by Reed, gets the ball back again. Tackled by Reed again, gets the ball back again. Swings the ball back in again, and this time captured by Seedon. Currently 5 shots to us, 1 to them. Whittle crossed the ball into Asante. It's offside, that's annoying. Thomas Asante offside. Seedon now with a long ball forward. Headed away by Asante to Dallas. Dallas in the middle to Tasdemir. Tasdemir runs through the middle. Shot, and it's a goal from Serhat Tasdemir. 8 for him, assisted by Dallas. Kettering now 1-0 down at Latimer Park to Boston United. This is a big game for both teams, so we need to make sure we don't bottle it now. Neeskins, on his final game for Boston United, gets himself a yellow card. Ronaldo Brown runs the ball through, but blocked by Shako. Shako with the ball along the wing, tackled by Brown to McGlip now. McGlip with a long ball forward, back to Brown, touches it down, puts it into the middle for Dallas. Dallas runs forward, and it's a beautiful goal from Andy Dallas, makes it 26 for him in the season. If he gets 3 more goals, however unlikely it may sound, he will actually be the league top goal scorer, ahead of Rion Potts. Speaking of which, obviously Rion Potts is in this game as their main striker. Scars with a throw to Kelly. Back to Scars. Long ball forward on the wing, but Tiendai gets it instead. It's Sante now. Sante runs the ball forward into the middle, trying to get past the last defender, gets it through to Dallas, who has a shot, but it's saved by the goalkeeper, and apparently he's offside. So it wouldn't matter anyway. I'm going to quickly ask the team to be a bit more creative in the next 10 minutes of the half, or the last 10 minutes of the half, I should say. Ooh, Tasdemir with a shot, it's a corner kick. 12 shots from us, 3 from them. Half of them have been on target. That is the benefit we've been given from better training in the last few months. I'm going to praise the team going forward, because we are in the second half. We are 2-0 up. Seedon now with the goal kick. Long ball searching the wing, gets it to Shako, to Reed. Into the middle, the ball is taken by Waters, but blocked by McGlip. To Whittle, now to Brown. Long ball forward from Brown, get to O'Dwyer, header to Reed. Reed into the middle for Carter. Back to Reed, to Potts, to Shako. Shako's blocked. Shako gets the ball to Carter. Carter, long ball forward for Potts. He's put it wide. Not what I was expecting from Rion Potts. Kalambe now with the goal kick. Searching ball out to the right wing. Dallas tries to touch down, but it's blocked by Scars. Neeskins now to Tiendai. Tiendai, long ball forward. Scars heads it back to Asante. Asante now runs it into the middle. Asante to McGlip. Passes the ball forward to Brown. Brown gets a shot, but it's saved by Seedon though. This is end-to-end football, and it's brilliant. Whittle now at the cross. Headed away by Waters to Maycock. Maycock on the edge of the box. Tries to cross, but is tackled by Waters. And the highlight. Dallas has now reached an 8.0, not 8.0, 8.0 rating, which is very nice. I'm going to make 2 substitutions right now. First one being Neeskins, who has played exceptionally well in his final game, but I don't want him being sent off. as his last memory for the club. I think it's better if we take him off now. And also Asante is coming off for Walker, and I'm putting Walker on his natural right side in an attacking wing role. There's no more pressure now. We are literally just looking to play out this 2-0 lead. 20 minutes to go. Dwyer with a free kick. Puts the ball out to Xhaka on the right wing. Back to Reed. Crosses the ball in. Headed by Kelly, but it's wide of the post. Boston United is still clinging on to this 2-0 lead. Walker has already got himself booked. Impressive. Not good, but impressive. As has Alex Penny. Brilliant. And now Maycock as well. But with just 3 minutes of stoppage time left, Kettering have been... Tyler Reed has scored a goal with a minute of stoppage time left to play. Are Kettering going to cause an upset? Dwyer now with the ball to Kelly. Back to Dwyer. Long ball forward searching for Potts, headed away by Parker to McGlip. McGlip runs the ball forward into the middle. Passed the ball forward to Tazdemir. Tazdemir has a shot, but it's saved by the keeper for a corner kick. Ball's in by, I believe that was Walker, but it's saved by Seaton, and if he kicks that ball, it's full time. The ball's up, headed forward by Tindai to Kelly. Kelly tackled by Maycock. It's a free kick, and I believe Maycock's probably being sent off here. Yes, he is. So Maycock in the 93rd and a half minute has been sent off, and Kettering have got a free kick in the middle of the park. As much as I want Tazdemir to play out this game, I'm going to bring him off for Milo Hall to join McGlip in the middle of the field to try and help stabilise the middle. Kelly now with the free kick. We are a minute over the stoppage time. It's headed for a corner kick to Kettering. Is the keeper going to come up for this? It's all over. Kettering have been defeated. Boston United are promoted as playoff champions. There I am, standing on the side, watching as my team celebrate an exceptional rise in form, an exceptional ability, and an exceptional season. If I win Manager of the Year, I'd be surprised, but I'd be very happy. Boston United win the Van Arman Now North playoff final. We had a 4-0 win over Brackley, a 4-1 over Hereford, 4-1 over Kings Lynn, and 4-1 of Leamington. Lots of 4-1s. That was a pivotal match. That was, I believe, my first win in the job was against Brackley. Key player, Adidas, no question about that. Vintage display, 2-1. That was brilliant. Maycock, I can't really do anything about it. He's not playing for me next season. I'm no longer he's no longer my squad. I've sealed promotion. I'm delighted. Fantastic playoff victory. It's an incredible feeling. I am hoping that we can turn professional because it gives us more money in the future. And I'm hoping that with the squad I've got, I can get at least mid-table. It's a dream, but I don't think Tazdemir is staying. I think we've got enough for a squad to stay up. I'm going to be cautious with this one, so I'd rather not discuss it right now because obviously he's not my player next season. And he's not going to be... Oh, okay. You get fined for getting more yellow cards? That is the first time I've ever seen that happen. Not a bad transfer budget, £26,000, 10,000 wage verdict. That's a fairly good amount of money, that. Boston faithful have praised me for some reason. I didn't play the matches, so... David Norris. You're kidding. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I didn't know he still played. One of the favourites for the trophy. I am glad that we managed to get that win. I'm glad we managed to get promoted because we've done this 2 years early. 2 years early. So that's brilliant for us. And we got £5,000 paid out to the team for finishing 6th. We should get around about £10,000 for the club ourselves for finishing 6th. To be put forward to the actual balance of the club. I'm not exactly sure. how that works. But I believe the 20th is when all the awards are to be given out, as it's the end of the season. Could be wrong. Oh no, here we are. Celebrates promotion glory, yeah. So Dallas, 55% of the vote. I'd be voting for him quite easily. Tazdemir, beautiful goal from him against Brackley. This, I believe, was a game I played off screen, but I could be wrong about that as well. This was, I think, my very first win in the job. Oh no, it couldn't have been because Tazdemir was playing it, so it couldn't have been my first win. This must have happened quite a while, quite close to the end of the season then. Because Filthy was playing as well. He did not play that much, as well as Pascal. Brown with the ball to Tazdemir. And it's a very nice shot. Yeah, fair enough. That was an exceptional goal from us. That was a collective effort, that one. Starting the season, Michelle Parker on a free transfer, easily. Young player of the season, Dallas, easily. I'd give that any day. Dallas with the most goals, best average rating, most player match awards. Most assists go to Maycock, Fundy with best pass completion, Whittle, most yellow cards, Maycock and Byrne, red card each. That's fine. Not really much I can do about those, obviously. Season in review. I think we did well. I do think we did well. 14% of our stadium was actually full, on average. So, can't really do much. We had 40 players used in the season, the highest of any team in the Bantam National. We did finish 6th. We got the second round of the FA Trophy and the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup. Can't really do much with that, obviously. I'm going to negotiate this, obviously. I'm going to add a competition objective. At the end of the 2022-23 season, I want to record a top half finish. I want to do that, as soon as I possibly can. Okay, so yeah, they can't accept that, obviously. Fair enough then. We'll obviously look to what can be done with that, obviously, when we come to next season. End of season team meeting. I don't think so. Obviously, Clanbay and Aramburu obviously think they're better than the team. Yeah, well, I'm saying the team's better than they actually are. I'm not saying they're not good, but I'm just trying to work around what we've actually got as a team ready to move forward. Bradford issues his injury report. So Adebayo Smith was out for 3 months with a hip injury. That was detrimental to us because it meant that we could not use one of our best players for a long period of time. Same with Dallas. He was out for 3 weeks with a twisted ankle. Tasmania out 2 weeks with a pulled ankle ligament. We had to work around those sorts of injuries quite a lot. Season break, we finished on the 22nd of June, so that's a long way away. And Rion Potts unfortunately claims the player of the season and also top goal scorer. Only by 4 goals, so not much, especially when you take into account that Dallas played probably about half the games that he did. So, I'm one of the front runners. So obviously I can't vote for myself, so I'm probably going to vote for the one I want least likely to be able to win it. So that would be Mark Bower. So I won 66% of all my matches I played. That's a third. 22 of the games that I played, I won. That's incredible form. I mean, Kidderminster, 21 maybe. No, it'd be it'd be 22 for him as well. But he played more games. Russell Slade, well low. 50%, so exactly 22 games for Kettering boss Paul Cox, but he played more games. So if I don't win it, I'd be surprised. I'll be honest with you. But it's all working on this assumption of where the team actually should be as well. So when the manager of the season comes up, obviously that'll be the end of the video. That'll be the big sort of ta-da, we've done it, or ta-da, they've done it sort of thing. And that'll be the end of the video. This video probably uploaded a bit late after I've been trying to fix the last video so much. Wait, £2 million? Oh no, it would change when £2 million. Okay. So when £2 million has been received, we'd be getting 10% of the sales rather than 30%. I'm not doing that. Tax hit, £102,000 tax. That's a lot of money. £40,000 a year sponsorship, not bad. A new scouting budget, that's good for us. FA Trophy review, yeah, we could have done better in that, obviously. Solihull Moors managed to beat Kings Lynn, which is good. Notts County underachievers, apparently. Don't know why, but doesn't matter. So I'm hopeful we can actually get that Manager of the Season award. It's going to give me a big boost for next season. It's going to give the team a boost for next season. And hopefully it'll give me enough reputation within the football world that I can bring in more players, I can bring in better players, I can get more trust from the board. At the minute I'm only, I think, a B+, possibly A- at the minute from the board, with promotion obviously secured and all that sort of thing. Lee Martin. He's a good Bannerman national player, but no interest in leaving the current club. And if you ask me, he's a bit old to be joining my club. 25 goals, new team record. And Maycock got a new assist record, which is good. 7 player of the match awards for Dallas again. And Clambo with 13 clean sheets. Incredible. Back to the schedule, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 7, 10 straight wins for us. On top of that, 4 games prior to that unbeaten. It's 14 games unbeaten. And if we hadn't lost to Alpha in town, it would have been like a draw or something. That would have been 15, 16, 17, 18 games unbeaten. But yes, I do agree that the turning point of the season was this, the 4-0 win over Brackley. Because the 4-0 win gave us that confidence to push on, and we did not really lose many games after that. We didn't. So obviously that Brackley game where he scored that goal would be this one here. Yeah. Aston Villa and Wolves relegated. That's quite impressive. Speaking of Premier League, bugger. Norwich survived by a point. That's annoying. I believe the loan deals end on the 1st of June. I believe that's when technically the season is fully over, and it gives them enough time to then go back to their teams and continue work elsewhere. But for now, we need to work on building up the squad ability and building up the level of the squad for the time being. Because at the minute we need to continue with how the squad is progressing and how the squad is improving. And with the £26,000 transfer budget, we've got a lot of money to be able to bring in new talent, whether it be through loan deals or what have you. I mean, I could put all of that money in the wage budget and bring in loan deals. But, if it's the easiest thing to do, I can do it. But yeah. One thing I will do though, I'll be putting out a scout mission, scout assignment I should say, to try and find Nikan's next opposition. Richard Borojuk. Is there actually any way to actually give you a scout assignment? I don't think there is. Oh man, that's annoying. So obviously we have to look at players that aren't 16 because we can't loan them in. But Ben Falami is a player that I'm looking for next season, obviously. Wilson and Carvalho, he's a possibility for me. He's a good round national player, but I just need to make sure he's actually going to be guaranteed to remain at that level for the foreseeable future. Marcus Dewhurst is an option for me, but obviously I've got enough goalkeepers, I think. It's not really important for another goalkeeper to come through. Malachi Napa could be a good option, but in theory I could just ask to re-sign Dallas on a new transfer, on a new loan deal, because he's done exceptionally for us, and I think he would be a good fit for the team in the future. And then obviously if we get promoted again, however unlikely it may sound, a permanent signing could be accepted. I think he's come from Cambridge, so they're not a big team. They were national not long ago. They understand the plight of a national team trying to get promoted to the Football League, so I wouldn't thought they'd be too against the idea of letting one of their players go in that sort of situation. There's always an inquiry that can be made about the availability of the player. Tazdemir is almost a guaranteed no at this point in time. He's just too good for us. Same with probably Maycock as well, and Asante. Although Asante, incredible potential, but at the minute not great. But there is one player that I'm very happy I did sign, and that is that Sam Jones, the 16-year-old young attacking centre mid, already wanted by Platinum teams, wanted by Wigan Athletic already. He's only 16 years old. So we do need to work on improving the team, but the team is fairly good as it is, and that's an important factor. If we can get above, say, 17th place, would be good stead for playoffs the next season. With enough income coming in that season, we'd have a good stead for next season. Okay, so they've rejected the idea of me signing him, obviously. Kyron Clements. See, no, that's the problem. Leading regional Premier Division, but I need to know more about him. I mean, I can add as a transfer target for now, but other than that, nothing really can be done about it. He plays for Braintree, so it's not a big team. Currently worth £30,000. So I could put this budget up to £100,000 if I want to. And I've just realised I may actually be able to afford him. No, I actually want to make an offer to sign him. Okay. Can I get that high? No, I can't. And obviously, I can't get him on loan because he's not quite good enough. Because that is annoying, okay. Other players that are loaned in that I could probably put in a good offer to sign. McGlip is an option. I could try and sign him on a permanent deal. £86,000, not a lot of money. Put this down to about 60,000, see what they say. 60,000 with a 30% profit. Brilliant, £60,000 deal for Cameron McGlip, keeps him at the club. It's just Dallas. It's the only problem. I need another striker to come through, but he's our best option. Let's have a look at that Ben Falami. Currently on a deal till next season, okay. Make an offer, I can't loan him, because obviously it's out of the transfer window. If I were to make an offer, it'd be £1.7 million I'd have to spend on him to actually bring him to the club. So for now, I can't actually sign the player, which is, not a big deal, obviously. McGlip has actually accepted an idea of coming to the club, as has his team. We just need to afford the contract. I give him £200 appearance fee and a £50 unused substitute fee with a signing fee of £3,000. This is a fairly good contract for me, but 3 years is probably where I need to be at. And brilliant, we have just signed Cameron McGlip, our first big money transfer. And I think it may also be close to a record signing. Yeah, it's half the money of the record signing. Oh no, actually it's more. That's the record sell, Andy Kirk to Northampton. Our record signing is £40,000. We've got a new transfer record. That's incredible. New transfer record if we sign him. Obviously, I do want to sign a striker. Can't always do it. So I'm going to have to look for a loan striker, which is probably going to be Ben Falami. Or if not him, Tyrese Simpson. Because they're both equally as good, just one's a bit cheaper than the other is. Kyron Clements, unfortunately, has not succeeded. So we'll try and contract. Okay, then we can't actually offer a contract for some reason. Oh, but we have £1,900. We'll get that in straight away then. Hand over Mick Jenkins. I think he's probably the best option to get the contract done. This video's gone a lot longer than I thought it had. I'll be honest with you, I had expected the manager award to be up already by now. Obviously it's not. Harry Cornick. Why? He's terrible. You've already got enough strikers, haven't you? Still on a B- for some reason, despite getting the team promoted, which, if you ask me, is a shock, to say the least. Especially as we were bottom of the league table at one point, and now I'm not promoted, up in 6th place in the playoff final. So, yeah. Liverpool apparently underachieved this year. Everton overachieved by winning it. So, what can you say? Still no Manager of the Year award. I had assumed it would be done by now. Obviously, I was wrong. So I may look to edit the video somewhat at the end after I've done all this. Skip out this gap in the middle. If it's over 50 minutes, I'll skip this gap in the middle of the end of the season to the award ceremony. But if it's under 50 minutes long, then I'll probably keep this in, just because, if I'm honest with you, it's not exactly long. And there we go. I have managed to win the Manager of the Year award. There we go. Hodgkinson wins Manager of the Season. I mean, fair enough. I mean, come on. But for now, I will see you when the start of the season begins. It won't be until most likely the 18th I get another video up, because I started a new job at the minute. I'm just trying to fit my life around and fit my videos around that sort of thing. So for now, probably a week before I start up again, as well as I have to make sure I can get to the start of the season in enough time that I can then put a video up. At the minute, I'm not sure I can get that at this current level of uptake. So for now, and for the next week, I bid thee adieu. Goodbye.